Monk, welcome, my dear friends, to a journey where time is our greatest teacher. Have you ever felt trapped in the whirlwind of daily routines, losing sight of what truly matters? Join me as we uncover the secrets of embracing the present moment and finding true fulfillment. Together, we shall embark on a path of wisdom, where even the smallest change can ignite a profound transformation. Are you ready to unlock the power of time? Step into the realm of timeless wisdom with me, the monk, and let us discover the magic of living in the now. Once upon a time, in a bustling city, there lived a young man named Ethan. Ethan was 25 years old and worked in an office. He had a creative mind and a kind heart, but he had become trapped in the addictive cycle of social media. Every day, Ethan would spend hours and hours scrolling through TikTok, Instagram, and Pornhub, seeking validation and entertainment in the virtual world. Ethan's addiction to social media had taken a toll on his life. He was constantly late for work, his productivity was plummeting, and he had developed strained relationships with his friends and family. He had become so consumed by the virtual world that he neglected his responsibilities and personal growth. One day, as Ethan was mindlessly scrolling through his social media feeds, he stumbled upon an article that caught his attention. It was titled "The Value of Time. Don't Waste It." Intrigued, Ethan started reading. The article talked about how time is the most precious resource we have, and how wasting it on trivial pursuits can lead to a stagnant and unfulfilled life. As Ethan read the article, he felt a pang of guilt. He realized that he had been wasting his time on social media seeking instant gratification and validation from strangers. He knew deep down that he needed to change, but he didn't know where to start. Driven by his newfound curiosity, Ethan decided to seek guidance from a wise Zen master known for his profound teaching. He had heard stories about the Zen master's ability to help people find clarity and purpose in their lives. With a glimmer of hope, Ethan set out to find the Zen master. After days of searching, Ethan finally found the Zen master in a peaceful garden outside the city. The Zen master, an old man with a serene smile, welcomed Ethan with open arms. "Welcome, young one," the Zen master said. "I have been expecting you. What brings you here today?" Ethan hesitated for a moment before pouring out his heart to the Zen master. He confessed his addiction to social media and how it had taken control of his life. He shared his struggles at work and the strained relationships with his loved ones. The Zen master listened intently, his eyes filled with compassion. After a moment of silence, he spoke. "My dear Ethan, you have taken the first step towards change by recognizing the problem. The journey to a mindful and purposeful life begins with self-awareness." Ethan looked at the Zen master, his eyes filled with hope. "But how do I break free from this addiction? How do I make the most of my time?" The Zen master smiled and replied, "It starts with understanding that time is a precious and limited resource. As the great philosopher Seneca once said, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. You must learn to value each moment and make conscious choices about how you spend your time." Ethan nodded, his mind buzzing with thoughts. He realized that he needed to be more intentional with his actions and prioritize activities that nurtured his personal growth. He needed to break free from the constant need for validation and instant gratification. The Zen master continued, "Remember, Ethan, the trouble is not that you don't have time, but that you think you have time. Time waits for no one, and it is up to you to make the most of it." Ethan felt a sense of clarity wash over him. He knew that the path to change would not be easy, but he was determined to embark on this journey. With the Zen master's guidance, he would learn to value his time and live in the present moment. And so, Ethan's transformation began. He bid farewell to the Zen master, filled with gratitude and determination. He knew that breaking free from his social media addiction would be a challenge, but he was ready to face it head on. As Ethan walked back into the city, he felt a renewed sense of purpose. He knew that he had taken the first step towards a more mindful and meaningful life. With each passing day, Ethan would implement small changes in his routine, reducing the time spent on social media and engaging in activities that nurtured his personal growth. Little did Ethan know that this journey would not only transform his own life, but also inspire those around him. Through his actions and newfound wisdom, Ethan would become a beacon of hope for others struggling with social media addiction. Ethan continued on his journey towards a more mindful and meaningful life. He embraced the teachings of the Zen master and made conscious choices about how he spent his time. Ethan found joy in simple pleasures like reading, painting, and spending quality time with loved ones. He no longer sought validation from social media, but instead he focused on nurturing genuine connections and pursuing activities that brought him true fulfillment. As word spread about Ethan's transformation, his friends and colleagues became intrigued. They saw the positive changes in his life and wanted to experience the same. Ethan started sharing his newfound wisdom with them, offering guidance and support. He organized workshops and seminars where he talked about the value of time and the dangers of wasting it on trivial pursuits. One day, Ethan met his friend Sarah, who had also been struggling with social media addiction. Sarah had always been an ambitious and talented individual, but her addiction had hindered her progress. Ethan shared his story and the teachings of the Zen master with her, hoping to inspire change. Sarah listened intently as Ethan spoke, her eyes filled with a mix of curiosity and hope. She realized that she too had been wasting her time on social media, seeking validation and entertainment. Sarah made a conscious decision to break free from the addictive cycle and embrace a more mindful way of living. Together, Ethan and Sarah embarked on a journey of transformation. They held each other accountable, reminding one another of the value of time and the importance of being present in the moment. They encouraged each other to pursue their passions and dreams, knowing that true fulfillment comes from living authentically. As time went on, Ethan's blog gained popularity. People from all walks of life resonated with his story and teachings. They found solace in his words and started implementing small changes in their own lives. The ripple effect of Ethan's transformation was felt far and wide. He received messages and emails from people around the world, sharing their stories of how they too had found inspiration and made positive changes. Ethan's journey was not without challenges. There were moments of temptation where he felt the pull of social media and the need for instant gratification. But he reminded himself of the Zen master's teachings and the quote he held dear: "The more you know, the less you need." This mantra helped him stay focused on his path, even in the face of adversity. With each passing day, Ethan continued to learn and grow. He cherished every moment and made the most of his time. He had come a long way from the young man lost in the virtual world of social media. Ethan had found his purpose and was determined to make a difference in the lives of others. As the story of Ethan's transformation came to a close, it left a lasting impact on those who had followed his journey. They realized the importance of valuing their time and living in the present moment. They understood that true happiness comes from pursuing meaningful endeavors and nurturing genuine connections. And so, Ethan's story serves as a reminder to us all. In a world filled with distractions and temptations, it is up to us to make conscious choices about how we spend our time. As the Zen master wisely said, the present moment is the only moment available to us, and it is the door to all moment. Let us embrace this wisdom and live each day with intention, making the most of our precious time. Ethan's journey towards a mindful and meaningful life continued, and he found himself embracing a new way of living. He had learned the value of time and the importance of being present in the moment. With each passing day, Ethan became more committed to making the most of his precious time. One of the key teachings that Ethan had embraced was the notion of self-discipline. He understood that in order to truly value his time, he needed to prioritize his actions and be intentional with how he spent his days. He no longer allowed himself to be swayed by the distractions of social media or the allure of instant gratification. Instead, he focused on activities that nurtured his personal growth and brought him genuine joy. Ethan's newfound discipline extended to his work life as well. He became more focused and productive, earning recognition from his colleagues and superiors. He had learned that by managing his time wisely and staying present in his tasks, he could achieve great things. Through his journey, Ethan had also come to appreciate the importance of genuine connections. He realized that the virtual world of social media could never replace the value of face-to-face interactions and meaningful relationships. He made a conscious effort to nurture his friendships and spend quality time with his loved ones. Ethan understood that true happiness came from the connections we forge with others, not from the number of likes or followers on social media. As Ethan continued to grow, he shared his story and teachings with others, hoping to inspire them to break free from the clutches of social media addiction. He organized workshops and seminars where he spoke about the value of time and the dangers of wasting it on trivial pursuits. Ethan used multiple examples from his own journey to illustrate the power of mindful living. One of the stories Ethan shared was about a young girl named Lily. Lily had been spending hours each day on social media, comparing herself to others and seeking validation from strangers. When she heard Ethan speak, something clicked within her. She realized that she had been wasting her time and neglecting her own growth. Inspired by Ethan's journey, Lily made a conscious decision to reduce her social media usage and focus on activities that brought her true fulfillment, such as pursuing her passion for art. Lily's transformation served as a powerful example of the impact that mindful living can have on our lives. Ethan's journey had not been without its challenges, but he remained steadfast in his commitment to a mindful way of living. He knew that the temptations of social media would always be present, but he had developed the inner strength to resist them. He had learned to appreciate the beauty of the present moment and the opportunities it held. As Ethan's story came to a close, he felt a sense of fulfillment and gratitude. He had come a long way from the young man consumed by social media addiction. Through the teachings of the Zen master and his own determination, Ethan had transformed his life and inspired others along the way. The lessons Ethan had learned were ones that could benefit people of all ages. They taught the importance of valuing time, being present in the moment, and nurturing genuine connections. Ethan's journey served as a reminder that we have the power to shape our own lives and make the most of the time we are given. And so, as Ethan continued on his path, he carried with him the wisdom of the Zen master and the lessons he had learned. He knew that a mindful and purposeful life was not always easy, but it was one that brought true fulfillment and happiness. With each passing day, Ethan cherished the present moment and made the most of his precious time. Before we start reflecting, seekers, I request you to share your thoughts and suggestions in the comment section below. And if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to hit the like button. It makes a huge difference for us. Your support allows us to continue sharing stories and teachings that inspire and uplift. Now, let us take a moment to reflect on the valuable lessons we have learned from Ethan's journey. Through his experiences, we have witnessed the dangers of wasting time on trivial pursuits and the power of embracing a mindful and purposeful life. The first lesson we learned is the value of time. Time is a precious resource that we cannot afford to waste. As the Zen master wisely said, "The trouble is, you think you have time." Let us remember this quote and make the most of every moment we have. Instead of losing ourselves in the endless scroll of social media, let us engage in activities that bring us joy and personal growth. The second lesson is the importance of being present in the moment. In this fast-paced world, it is easy to get caught up in the past or worry about the future, but true happiness lies in fully experiencing the present moment. Let us learn from Ethan's journey and practice mindfulness. Whether it's savoring a delicious meal or spending quality time with loved ones, let us be fully present and appreciate the beauty of each moment. The third lesson is the power of genuine connections. While social media can provide a sense of connection, it can never replace the depth and authenticity of face-to-face interactions. Let us prioritize nurturing our relationships and forging meaningful connections. Reach out to loved ones, engage in conversations, and create memories that will last a lifetime. Now, seekers, it is time for you to apply these moral teachings in your own lives. Take a moment to reflect on how you're spending your time. Are there any activities or habits that are taking away from your personal growth and happiness? Make a commitment to prioritize your time and engage in activities that bring you true fulfillment. Practice being present in the moment. Put away distractions and truly immerse yourself in the experiences life has to offer. Whether it's enjoying a beautiful sunset or playing with a loved one, be fully present and embrace the joy of the present moment. Lastly, seek genuine connection. Take the time to foster relationships with family, friends, and the community around you. Engage in meaningful conversations, show kindness, and support one another. Remember, true happiness comes from the connections we build with others. As we conclude this story, let us carry the wisdom of Ethan's journey with us. Let us value our time, be present in the moment, and nurture genuine connections. By doing so, we can create a life filled with purpose, fulfillment, and true happiness. Thank you, seekers, for joining us on this journey. Your support and engagement are greatly appreciated. Don't forget to share your thoughts and suggestions in the comment section below. And if you found this video valuable, please support our channel by liking and subscribing. Together, let us continue to learn and grow on the path of mindfulness and meaningful living.